Oh, gotta be nice to me. Are you? No. Oh, maybe we are. Okay. All right. Well, I did try to get here, almost 20 minutes ago, but that wasn't going to happen. And I went through the whole show thinking I was live, even though I wasn't saying anything. Now it's telling me I'm not live, but my phone says otherwise. Anyway, hey, that's life, and we are here. We made it. It's better late than never. We're here for tea talk, and if you don't know me already, I'm Danny Kate. So thank you for being here, especially this time of year, winter. It's the season of cozy sweaters and crisp air, and that comforting warmth of hot chocolate and eggnog is that season. You know the vibe. And let's not forget that trusty, slightly chipped mug, the one with the perfect handle that's seen more winter nights than we can count. And whether it's coffee, tea, or one of those beloved seasonal drinks, doesn't it just make everything feel better? But have you ever stopped to think about what's actually in that drink? I know. Sorry. Okay, nobody wants to ruin the magic of a perfect winter moment, but stick with me here. We're about to get into the good, the bad, and the truths about your favorite winter beverages. So grab your mug, maybe a blanket, and let's get into it, starting with hot chocolate. And just the thought of it makes you feel like a little kid again, right? It's like a hug in a mug. You remember those little packets with the powdered mix? You tear it open, dump it in the cup, add hot water or milk, and suddenly it smells like snow days and lazy afternoons and cartoons, of course. But let's be real, it's mostly sugar. And it's not the worst thing that you could drink, but it's kind of like eating a candy bar for breakfast. Not that I'm judging. Sometimes you just need that candy bar. But let's not fool ourselves into thinking it's health food. One brand, I was actually in the store the other day having a look at all the instant hot chocolates, and one of them had about 37, 38 grams, and then another one had about 59 grams of sugar. And, really, when you're looking at the labels, everybody looks at the sugar, but you also want to look at the carbs that's on the label, because carbs, especially simple carbs, are sugar. So you're actually adding the sugar and the carbs together to get your true number as to how much sugar is actually in that product that you're looking at. That's your true number. Now, if you're going to go for real hot chocolate, the kind made with actual cacao or dark chocolate, well, that's a whole different story. The brand of pure cacao that I use is 3 grams of sugar per tablespoon. And you can mix that with milk, cream, coconut milk. It's nice, it's rich, velvety, it's packed with flavonoids. And those are those little compounds, and they're nature's way of saying, here, let me help you with your heart or your brain or your blood pressure issues. So when you're sipping on the real deal, your body's practically giving you the big high five. But, maybe not every day. Moderation, right? Okay, so a little pop quiz for you. Did you know that hot chocolate started as a drink for warriors? The Aztecs, they mixed their cacao with chili peppers for a bold, fiery brew, and there was no sugar, no marshmallows. This was a drink to fuel battles, not bedtime. So if you're feeling adventurous, you can try adding a pinch of chili powder or cayenne to your cocoa. It's spicy, it's bold, and let me be real, it might not make you a warrior, but at least you'll feel a little more prepared to battle the chaos of holiday shopping. And of course, now we have eggnog. Let me just say that if hot chocolate is the nostalgic comfort drink, eggnog is the unapologetic diva of the holiday season. It's rich, creamy, indulgent, and is like it knows it. Eggnog doesn't try to be anything that it's not. It's cream, sugar, eggs, nutmeg. It's basically dessert in a glass, right? And if holiday drinks were in a beauty pageant together, chances are eggnog would strut away with the crown, leaving a trail of glitter and whipping cream in its wake. So but here's the thing about eggnog, like so many holiday traditions, it's had its bit of a makeover over the last years, and sadly not for the better. So if you're grabbing a carton of that off the shelf, it's probably more fillers and additives than the creamy homemade eggnog that you're remembering. In fact, a lot of commercial eggnog is now loaded with fillers, artificial flavors, and a chemical cocktail that doesn't exactly scream holiday cheer. But when you see a list of ingredients that reads like a textbook, you have to wonder, how did we go from homemade festive yumminess to this processed thing? And don't even get me started on the fact that commercial eggnog is more often than not all about the filler than it is about eggnog. Is basically a cup full of sweetened dairy or non-dairy additives and stabilizers with just enough nutmeg to make you think that you're drinking something special. But if you want the real deal, eggnog made the old school way, which of course anything old school I'm a fan of. It's rich with eggs, cream, and real spices, and it does pack a punch in the nutritional department. Surprise, surprise. Okay, it's high in vitamin A, so while you're indulging, at least you can feel a little bit better knowing that you're helping your vision, your skin, and your immune system. No promises, though. That one glass of eggnog will not give you 20/20 vision or anything, but hey, we will take what we can get, right? In moderation, eggnog actually has a few redeeming qualities. It's got protein from the eggs, vitamin D from the milk or cream, if you're going to go that route. And if you're lucky enough to get a homemade version, those fresh ingredients are worth the splurge. But let's not kid ourselves. Eggnog is dessert in a glass, and that's just fine if you pour yourself a small glass. Dust it with some extra eggnog, or sorry, extra nutmeg, and enjoy the creamy goodness slowly without guilt. It's the holidays. I mean, come on, go ahead and indulge a little bit, but just don't get carried away. Remember, it's a drink, not a meal. So next, let's talk about how to make your hot chocolate a little bit smarter. Now, you want to skip those sugary packets and go for the real cacao or dark chocolate. And, you can add things like a little bit of honey or some maple syrup, a little, drop or two of vanilla. You can even put a little bit of rum extract flavoring in it if you want, maybe sprinkle in some cinnamon or chili powder. It's kind of like throwing a party in your favorite mug, minus the bad hangover afterwards. And for the eggnog lovers out there, just so you know, I'm not telling you to ditch it. Just savor it. Like I said, pour yourself a small glass, sprinkle that nutmeg, and drink it slowly. This is the time of year for little indulgences. So enjoy yourself. It's the season where you can do these things without stressing about the calories. And here's the truth. The holidays are about joy, not perfection. So whether it's a rich homemade cup of hot cocoa or a cheeky glass of eggnog, the key is to enjoy the moment. Okay, so next time you're curled up with that trusty mug, don't sweat the sugar or calories. Drink it slowly, savor the flavors, and embrace the season. The holidays are short, so make sure you enjoy every sip. Okay. Now, I would like to invite you to come and learn more ways to enjoy the holidays with us by registering for our big wellness wrap up. Is going to be not tomorrow, but the following Wednesday. Do I have this right? Wednesday, December 11th. Um, and if you're in my wellness center, you will have already seen the invite in there. If you're not, by all means, please get yourself in there because you'll be first to know all these things probably before I start blathering about it. Plus, you get all sorts of other wonderful things in there, like recipes and interviews with experts. And there's all sorts of articles that'll help you go in the direction you're wanting to go with your health. Okay, so get in there. It's easy. Name, email address, done. All right. I also have a wellness center. It's called Danny's Wellness Tribe on Facebook. It's a group, actually. Sorry, let me rephrase that. We've been having some fun with, warming up with some challenges, getting ready for some big stuff coming up in the following 2025, next year. And plus, we're getting into the polls and stuff, find out what you know, what you like, what you don't, get some great ideas and share some yourself. We'd love to hear from you too. Okay, and if you like this show and you'd like to learn more, I have a channel on YouTube. It's called Danny Cade Wellness. Get yourself into that one as well. That way, anytime I pop up a show, you can see whether it's a subject that interests you or not. All right. And if you're not a YouTuber, I also blog. Same thing. Check out the link up above and see if there's anything in there that you like. Okay, well, thank you everyone for being here. I hope it's been enjoyable for you. I had a lot of fun putting this together because who doesn't like talking about hot chocolate and eggnog, right? Again, it's that time of year. All right, everyone. Take care and thanks for being here. And if you have any questions, by the way, or you're looking to maybe pick my brain on something that's going on in your world with your health challenges, your goals, whatever it is, get in touch with me. Okay. I'd love to help you out. All right. Take care, everybody. Thanks for being here on Tea Talk. Again, my name is Danny. Bye for now.